Brad Wanamaker and that Warriors second unit save Andrew Wiggins on the floor. LeBron James normally starts the second quarter with the second unit, so he's out there. Curry had 6 points in the first quarter, played all 12 minutes. James tracking down Wanamaker, tries the skip pass. Harrell down low. Missed the first time, but tips it in.
Than any Warrior player on the court. So, again, talking about being vulnerable as you
saw to Marquette. Playing in his 21st game. Played in only 13 a year ago. Part of the rotation for the Warriors this year. Eric Paschall, first team all-rookie last year when the Warriors had the worst record in the NBA with 15 wins. They're already at 19 wins this year.
Draymond, this is where you can go to Minnesota. You can go to Minnesota, Wiggins, and just start being more aggressive, driving, trying to create for yourself and others. Don't just concede video. They're nice. They cheer for you out of respect. But that's going to be a must-see game. So, can't wait to get the fans back into these arenas.
Brooklyn lost last night to Dallas, ending their 8-game win streak. Wiggins, nice move.
Steph is out. This is your chance to be aggressive. Get shots up. Get in rhythm.
Caruso. Lakers shooting 54% from the floor, 67% from three-point land, and they've taken 12 more free throws than the Warriors have so far in the ballgame. Paschall will take the mid-range jumper, spins around and drops three.
He was all-rookie team is because he can get going. He can score.
Yeah, when the Warriors won here a month ago, he had 19 off the bench and punches it back out and then makes a nice catch with Damian Lee grabbing his arm, and that floater by Caruso, and then Caruso just takes it right down the middle of the lane and scores easily.
It's still a little mind-blowing how the Lakers can lose 4 straight, get Schroeder back, and now all of a sudden they look like the exact same team they were even when Anthony Davis was playing.
Kuzma's going to take it. No good, and they're going to call a foul.
Flip these drives and get a layup. Great drive by Caruso.
Wanamaker with a pull-up jumper, no good. Wanamaker, 30-year pro out of Pitt, guy that had to play overseas, several different countries for 6 years before finally getting a chance to play and made the Celtics. James, that was gorgeous.
Hey, old man.
Nice drive by Wanamaker. Lakers continue to push tempo, staying aggressive offensively as Morris off for Golden State with Kuzma still out of bounds. But Caruso with the steal, and then Kuzma's already on the other end for the easy one.
Really knows the strength of schedule. The Warriors got 8 of 9 on the road, and if you're hovering that spot, even if you go 500, that's good. But going 500 could almost drop them out of the playoff, not out of the race, but just out of playoff position. So, you got to pay attention to these strength of schedules on you. But in true Arizona fashion, taught by Lute Olson, Steve Kerr knows how to go back to a player and let him know, hey, you're still our guy, you're okay.
I knew that there would be an Arizona mention at some point. Named after Steve Kerr, who plays at Arizona. His name is Kerr Kriisa. He's from Estonia and named his son after Steve Kerr. And so on Kerr Kriisa's jersey, it says his first name, Kerr, and he's wearing number 25, which is the number that Steve Kerr wore at Arizona.
And shout out to Steve, because when Steve found this out, he allowed for this player to wear his jersey, which is retired at Arizona. So even without all the context, to allow somebody to come, have your jersey taken almost out of the rafters so somebody can wear it, it's really a compliment to who he is.
All right, that's enough Wildcat talk. No. All the Arizona State fans and UCLA Bruin fans watching are going to be upset. We're giving way too much time to the Wildcats.
Need to help with recruiting.
Here's Caruso midway through the second quarter. The Lakers are up 20 points. LeBron James with 12. Montrezl Harrell has 6 over the last. And Schroeder, they needed more scoring out of Harrell, and he delivered. Lakers with their largest lead of the game. Here's Paschall for 3. No good.
Down like this, and a player's able to just step in and knock down a wide-open 3 in transition. Those are going to be a long film session.
5 different Lakers have hit a 3, and they've been playing so well. Certainly their best basketball of the season, and probably their best basketball since 2 years ago as they've won 3 in a row. Curry misses that shot. Good defense. Here are the Lakers in transition. Again, Caldwell Pope couldn't get the layup. And meanwhile, there's an injured Warrior. It's Draymond Green. who's hobbling back up the court. Dean from three-point land. They missed their last 10. Horton Tucker just out-muscles Damian Lee.
Approach on the offensive end and defensive end.
Timeout. Warrior bench.
Yeah, Greg Popovich used to always joke and say, hey, look, we do not need right or 100%. Don't turn, one little issue into something that might stay with you longer.
Steph Curry now with 8 points to lead the Warriors after the basket on the other end. Here's Horton Tucker, no good. Averaging almost 6 rebounds per game. That's a career high. He's averaging 29.9 points per game on the season, which is his best since 20's title at 30.1. So he's awfully close statistically to where he was and in the MVP conversation here in 2021 after missing most of last year. But he's intercepted here trying to hit Oubre in transition. Curry will play in the All-Star game, named a starter for the 7th time. The Lakers right now. Curry leaning in, draws the foul. Schroeder took a shot to do some damage in the second half of the season.
No.
Really? So like Miami. So you think what we're seeing from Miami, that's who they are? You don't see the team that we saw in the bubble last year?
I don't think they're the team that we saw in the bubble, but ideally the goal is really just to have much of a break. Very similar to the Lakers.
Schroeder just picked up his 3rd foul, so he's going to come back in. Looks like for offense, he's over at the scorer's table after he got pulled there. Toscano Anderson wide open, and he drills the 3-point
and force them into some turnovers.
They're just 3 for 16 from 3 goals.